Monday Ubani, a former second vice president of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, on Wednesday said Ibrahim Magu suspended acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) waged a selective anti-corruption war during his 5-year reign. Speaking in an interview with Independent, Ubani said it is surprising that Magu chose to look the other way when petitions were written to the commission on the bullion vans cited in the residence of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, national leader of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), on the eve of the 2019 presidential election. He also said Magu never investigated the allegations against Governor Abdullahi Ganduje and Comrade Adams Oshiomole, former national chairman of the APC, despite petitions written against them. It all confirms the fact that Magu's fight against corruption is selective. Aside the petition on the bullion vans written about Tinubu, what about Ganduje? What about Adams Oshiomole, the former national chairman of APC? These are people that from all available facts and pieces of evidence, petitions were written against and submitted to the EFCC. Was there any investigation carried out by Magu? Definitely his anti-corruption war is selective. Most times it is also based on the issue of appointment of the EFCC chairperson. The president makes the appointment and it is confirmed by the Senate. When you have that kind of situation and you expect the EFCC chairman to probe his men, it will be very difficult for such an individual, except you are God. This will mess you up. Yes, I think I'm of the opinion, and I've said it, that a situation whereby the president is the one that will appoint some key positions, the EFCC chairman, the attorney general, the chief judge, and all the whatever, all of those key whatever, even the IGP. What do you expect? There is no way they can work independently. There is no way. There is no way, because irrespective of how the Senate will approve them, because Senate cannot approve anybody. It is anybody that is coming, or anybody that the president has nominated, that they will approve. He said that they approve or disapprove the person. If they disapprove the person, not to confirm the person, they will tell the president, bring another person. But definitely it must be somebody from the president or the presidency that they are going to confirm. So if we have that situation, definitely they will not work independently. They will never work independently. Okay, you talk about even the chief judge, or what do they call them? Yes, at the judiciary level, it is the president that will nominate, that will do all manner of things, and they will not tell you that they are independent sector. It's not going to work that way. In as much the head is coming from the executive, the executive that we appointed them, there is no way it's going to be. They are going to be working independently. Some people will say, "Oh, the president does not have hand in it." Who said? They might not show it. That we have some presidents that are outspoken, that they will, you will know that yes, they are doing this, but there is no way you can tell me that that kind of person will want to carry out such assignments and there will be no any kind of interference. No, it's not going to happen. So it's a valid question, because this fight against corruption is not holistic. They are just playing to the gallery. They pick and choose who they want to investigate. Those are 3 key people that they needed investigation. Even the same Magu was telling us that everybody was shouting concerning the bullion van. Nobody said, whatever was written, no petition was written to them or against the people that they are accusing of. Oh, and some people now took it upon themselves. Deji Adeyanju led a group, and he took the assignment upon himself. Up to today, they didn't say anything, and people were not asking him in one of the interviews he granted, that what about the petition that has been written to you? He was just furious that it was not in that atmosphere or that particular gathering that they needed to be asking him such questions, because that man, once you start to asking him questions, he will just be angry. That is how he does. Even when in the 8th Senate, most of the time they invited him to come and defend some things. The man will just be angry unnecessarily. If you ask him some questions that he cannot answer, that he knows that there's no way he's going to get away with that questions, he will just be so angry and just turn people off. So They cannot tell us. People are saying, oh yes, this shows that Buhari is fighting corruption for them to have removed Magu. Forget it. Because the same offense, the same petitions, the same thing that the DSS wrote to Senate, the 8th Assembly, that they should not confirm him because they have all of this. And based on that, that was why those people said they refused to confirm him. And people were saying because a majority of all those people, the lawmakers in that 8th Senate, because they have a one case or the other with EFCC, so that was why they didn't want to confirm him. But it's the same report now that the Malami and all of that, they are still bringing out. So who is now fighting corruption? Because maybe he must have stepped on some toes. And stepping on toes does not mean maybe because he is fighting corruption. Because if really he's really investigating, like what Monday Ubani said, these three people, Oshiomole, Ganduje, and Tinubu, he would have gone straight if really Buhari means business. But how do you expect him to go and investigate those people? It is not working in isolation. Magu is not working in isolation. They read body language. He would have loved to do that, but for the fact that the same person that has an interest in those people, that is the same person that appointed you, expect him to work freely. So they are deceiving themselves. Nobody should come and tell us, oh, Malami is trying to Ñśion him. Oh, because of this, he has tried his best. What are we talking about? Those who are saying that now, then let us look at this whole thing. These three people that Ubani has mentioned, whether really is really fighting corruption. Are they not enough for them to fight them? Even in the case of Ganduje, we know that Ganduje, okay, irrespective of whatever you want to say, irrespective of anything you want to say concerning him, he has a immunity based on that immunity. But that does not mean. But even after he leaves office, nobody is going to investigate him. I think from the court they've said he should not be investigated, or they've really cleared him. So those who are really having sympathy, yes, Magu is this, Magu is that, they should not do that, they shouldn't have done this to him. Oh, he's trying to do his job, he's trying to do his work because of the he has stepped on many toes. Which toes he has stepped? Because they are selective in their corruption fights. Now I see Saraki, Dino, Faułťś, and Shehu singing a song of victory over their enemy. God has vindicated them. The man was not serious. He loved the position more than his profession. When he has the opportunity to become Nigerian hero, he allowed those creeps to mess him up. He was running after opposition and they used him maximally. They no longer have use for him. Okay, there's no need. Okay, they can't use him anymore. That's what this person is trying to say. But that is not the issue. The issue is that there's no way he will go for those people. The president appointed him, and you know the relationship between the president and these three people we are talking about in the party, and you expect him to do that. He's not going to do that. Even if he wanted to, he will not. They might, even if they don't tell him anything, he himself might not want to try it. Or maybe if he had tried it, you don't know what would have gone beyond or under this whole thing or behind the whole thing. Since power is ephemeral, a time shall come where people like Tinubu, Gandolas, Osho, Jaguda, Akpabio, the womanizer, even the Buhari and the host of others will be held responsible for all the atrocities committed against Nigeria and Nigerians. A greedy person and a pauper are practically one. Are the same. They are the same thing. Okay, it's a pity Magu is paying the price of selective investigation of looters. A thief can never investigate his partner in crime. Okay, Monday Ubani, you said it all. That is just the exact thing that has been happening. Okay, you failed to investigate Tinubu, Ganduje, Oshiomole. Now, Nemesis wants to overtake you. You are alone. You and your family will take the responsibility. Magu, whatever his name is, facially looks like what I don't know. Please just take a closer look on him again. You will agree with me that he's a criminal as well. Okay, he's innocent until proven guilty, according to what is being said, according to law. Okay, the man is selective on his investigation. Bullion Van Tinubu are working in the bank. These are the people that throw millions of youth to the streets, and these are the same people they will tell you, oh, he has contributed a lot in Lagos. I don't know those who are always saying that he has done this. Which, see Lagos, everybody, every day, people are complaining. People are crying. Now they are locking everywhere. The Tomeland Bridge, they are closing it. The Eco Bridge, all the entrances, the Lagos, what is it called? Ikorodu Road, they are closing it everywhere. It's just everybody is complaining. Everywhere, no modern infrastructure in Lagos, and they will be telling you, their IGR is this. What do they use the IGR for? What do they use it for? All the governors that have been there, apart from Fashola that tried his best, he tried his best. Some of them are just trying to do little things, but ordinarily there is no way they would have worked freely, making Lagos what it's supposed to be. And people will say, oh, they tried. Some people are just cycle fans, and some people are just gullible. Any little thing, whether because they have not seen what it means to have to have development, redevelopment, or they are just being economical with the truth, or they are just being sentimental because, oh, this person is from my place, oh, you don't have right to talk to my person. Your person that is killing you, your person that is making your life miserable. Those are the people that you are defending. Okay. Another says, Tommy, and to add to this list is the killing of police on official duty in Taraba State by soldiers. Up to date, the soldiers are not tried, and it is order from the AGF. Yes, good suggestions from Barrister Ubani. We have seen now that disobedience to AGF is one of the offenses of Magu. AGF supervises Magu. It may not be possible to probe Oshiomole and others without instruction from AGF. To be very short, Tinubu is above all Nigerian laws as at now. So don't blame Magu for that. Instead, blame Buhari and AGF. Okay. Someone says that, but even the AGF said Magu was not taking order from him and keeps disrespecting his ministry. Okay, yes, not good for Magu to disobey instructions from his supervisor, the AGF. Okay, the AGF, but we are not sure what orders he refused. They both seem to work for opposing interests. Okay, he should have investigated everybody at the same time. Anybody you don't like his face should be investigated. What about you? Should you not be investigated for your time at the helm of affairs of a MBA in Lagos? That's what somebody is now asking me, Ubani. And somebody replies, say, accept my condolence because you are not making sense. Why didn't he should have investigated him? Was there any corrupt allegation against Monday Ubani? Some people, they will try to deviate from the main issue. They are talking of the real issue now. They cannot even defend it, but they are trying to divert attention. So, guys, I don't know what you think about what Monday Ubani, a former second vice president of the Nigerian Bar Association, said that Magu should have investigated Tinubu, Ganduje, Oshiomole. What do you think? Let's have your take.